All right, so up next we are going to look at special segments of similar triangles. And so the first one here, we're given if two triangles are similar, the lengths of their corresponding altitudes are proportional to the lengths of the corresponding sides. And so you can see here that we have the altitude proportional to this altitude and this side proportional to this side. Our next special segment, if two triangles are similar, the lengths of the corresponding angle bisectors are proportional to the lengths of the corresponding sides. And so if we look here, we have angle bisectors that are in proportion to the corresponding sides. And then our last special segment, if two triangles are similar, the lengths of their corresponding medians are proportional to the lengths of the corresponding sides. And so we can see here that we have our medians in proportion to the sides. In the next set of slides, we're going to look at example problems looking at these special segments of similar triangles. Okay, in this problem, we're asked to find x, and we can see that we have a median here creating two congruent segments. And so that is going to be one of our special segments of similar triangles. And so we are then going to be able to say that this 2x plus 1 is going to be proportional to x plus 4, and that the 40 is going to be proportional to 25. And then we can cross multiply and divide and solve to get that x is 13.5. If you wanted to take, you could reduce this 40 over 25 to 8/5 to begin with to make these numbers smaller if you'd like. Okay, in this problem we have angle bisectors. And so if we have these angle bisectors here, we would have a proportion that we can use to set up. And so therefore, we're going to be able to say that this side here, 20, is going to be in proportion to 30. And you can see that I took and reduced that to 2/3 just to make those numbers smaller. And then this is going to be 28 minus x, and this is x. And so that's our other side of the proportion. And so once I get that set up, I'm going to be able to cross multiply and solve this equation and get that x is equal to 16.8. All right, so in this problem, we are finding this missing side over here, which is PR. And you can see that we have altitudes that are given to us, and we are told that these triangles are similar. So we can set up the proportion 18 to 28, and that is equal to 15.75 over x. Notice that I reduced the 18 over 28 to 9 over 14. And then we're just going to cross multiply and divide. And then x will be 24.5. All right, in our last example, we have altitudes that are outside of the triangle, but you can see that we are given this is 8.5, and that this is x, and this is 6, and this is 11.4. And so we can set up our proportion, and then we can cross multiply here, and we're going to get that x is 16.5.